Salut por tous, soy el benvenuto al programa Planeta Equitable. In our series about the new global carbon market, we have been opening a space to talk about the current climate crisis which is happening in Brazil, and it's showcasing the absurd narrative defended by the pseudo-environmentalists, which are actually climate idiotics here in Brazil. There are a lot of people which are trying to sell the idea globally that we have a climate crisis which is taking place in the Amazon. That's the absurd narrative. So the corrupted Brazilian government set up to have the COP30 in Belém at some point in the Brazilian Amazon, because that is the place where the climate crisis is happening. Nothing could be more far from the truth. The climate crisis happens on the cities, and this is what we are seeing right now in Brazil. And we can see clearly there is a deviation of character. This is a corruption act to deviate funds from where the climate crisis is occurring, to invest on international NGOs, to invest on showcasing your narrative to the globe. So that's what the corrupted Brazilian government is doing. They are putting 1.3 billion reais into the city of Belém, which doesn't face any climate threat at all. And we have over 200,000 people which lost their homes, hundreds of deaths into the streets with the floods in the south of Brazil, in the main city of Porto Alegre. And instead, the government putting money there where the climate crisis is happening now, it's investing 1.3 billion reais in the city of Belém to show to the globe its efforts to preserve the Amazon for fighting the climate crisis. It is an absurd. We have a saying here in Brazil that says the devil keeps the pen but not the top. And this is what is happening with those pseudo-environmentalists right now. They sold to everybody that the crisis was happening in the Amazon. Give us money to help the Amazon. And the crisis is happening on the cities. And then they don't have the money because they spend or they put it on their own pockets, or on the pockets of corrupted politicians in Brazil. So this is the reality that the globe must know. There is no climate crisis on the rural sector. The climate crisis is in the cities, and people which are telling you the contrary, they are just con people, climate idiotics. Let God's peace and the love that builds be our weapons on our daily struggle for justice. Eder Zanetti, Fortuna Zami Africano.